Hey mamas, welcome to another video. So today I am going to be talking about how to be a mommy and some of the things that I've learned along my journey of motherhood. So I am a mother to a 2-year-old little boy, a little handful, and I just wanted to share some tips regarding the subject, hopefully to help you along your journey. Make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell to get notified every time I post a video. Every Friday, I talk about all things motherhood. I talk about some health things, some recipes, some mental strength motivation. So, I mean, I by far am not an expert on being a mother, but, going along the journey, I think it's just great to be able to connect with the mothers and so. Okay, so let me just start off by telling you that I thought becoming a mother, or being a mother was going to come so natural to me because I've always been that person that, just growing up, if we're at the parties, I'll take care of the baby, I'll hold the baby, and I've always been the person and the child wanting to take care of the child. I thought it was going to come very natural to me to just become a mom. I thought it was just going to just kind of come be a little breezy. As soon as I had my son, I got really nervous, first of all, because they're so small. Given that he was like 8 pounds and he was like 21 inches, I think. But he was, he was a good sized baby, but still like so fragile, so delicate. And I felt like I could break him, being able to, putting his clothes on and his little belly button was still healing and all these things. He's just like so delicate. So first thing I just want to tell you is that if any mother or first time mother says she has it all together, she does not have it all together. Okay? That's a lie. We just can't expect to know and understand all the issues and all the things that are going to rise becoming a mother. It's just unreasonable to think that you're going to know all of the answers, no matter how many books you read, no matter how many videos you watch, no matter how many mothers you talk to. They're all talking and speaking from their experience, and your experience is going to be unique to you. You can prepare to the extent that you can, which is something I feel that I did as well, but it's until you actually experience it for yourself, you're gonna realize it's just your own journey, your own story that you're building and you're creating with your baby. But if I had to say that there was a golden rule to being a mother, it would be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself and be patient with your partner. Being a new mom is scary as heck, and at the same time, it's like the most beautiful experience. Never have time to do your nails. But anyway, it's just so scary but beautiful at the same time. And let me just share like an example. So there was like one instance the first time this happened where our baby, he was asleep. It was already like late at night. Maybe it was just like midnight or something. And he was asleep, and all of a sudden, he wakes up crying. And so I get up, obviously, and I think I started nursing him and I started carrying him. And then he just throws a fit. He just starts crying. I was holding him. I was like, oh my God, everything. I was doing all the things I had to do, rocking him and, kissing him and cuddling him, and checked his diaper, checked his body, what's going on. Then he starts getting even more pissed. He was getting more pissed, and he turned purple from how much he was crying, and he stopped breathing. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I was calling my husband's name, and he was like right there, and he's kind of scared too. I was just holding my baby like this. I was just staring at him oh my God, he's just not breathing right now. He was turning purple from how pissed he was crying. And then my husband just instinctually, he just blew on him so he could try to catch his breath again. And then that kind of worked, and he like like he started breathing, and then I was just like, oh my God. And then like it was literally that he was just so pissed, like he just stopped breathing from how angry he was. And we think that it was gas. Never knew why, but let me tell you, he still does that to this day. So I feel like that's just like his little personality. Like when he gets pissed off today, he'll cry where he just turns a little, his mouth will turn purple, and he stops breathing, and then we blow on his face, and I'm just like, okay, he's throwing his little fit right now. But that's just like one of the first things where no one prepares you for that. I mean, you could read about it and, you know, stuff like that. But when you're going through it, you get nervous, you go through like, you know, you get scared, and, you know, hopefully just react, and you'll do the right thing. But one thing that I will advise on when a baby does get like really like starts crying, and this happened in another situation too, where when we started introducing foods to him, and he had an allergic reaction to the first food, which was avocado. I think it was just too fatty for him, and I don't know if it was an allergic reaction, but it just didn't settle with his stomach, and he just started throwing up. And when a baby is crying or distraught or anything, it helps so much just for the mother to stay as calm as possible. Like that first, you know, that first time where he just like threw a big old fit and he was pissed off, I was nervous, and I think that didn't help the situation at all. But when the second time it happened, where he just started throwing up, and I literally just started breathing and started like calming myself down. They feel and they absorb all that energy. So like, I just highly recommend, like if your baby's throwing a fit or anything like that, just try to stay as calm as possible. So I will tell you that with time, you will get more and more comfortable just being a mom. You'll get more comfortable changing the diaper and putting the clothes on, and realizing you're not hurting him. And yes, he's delicate, or he or she is delicate and everything like that, but you start just getting more confident with yourself with time. And again, no one can teach you that. It's just time that gives you that lesson on its own. Okay, I'm gonna share another story here, and I know this makes me very vulnerable, but this is just to tell you that no first-time mom has it all together, okay? So there was this other time where we were in bed, and he was asleep on my chest, because he would fall asleep on my chest. So he fell asleep on my chest, and I did not plan on going to sleep. I wanted to get up and do things, and so he fell asleep on my chest, and I was like on the edge of the bed, and I fell asleep with him. Like I just ended up falling asleep, and I've fallen asleep with him like that before, but I think this was like one of the first times that I had fallen asleep with him. And so then he was asleep on my chest, and then I think like a few minutes later, I don't know how long I fell asleep for, but when I opened my eyes, he's on my side, and I was on the edge of the bed. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, man, I got so mad at myself that I should have been more prepared. I should have known better. Like, why did I fall asleep? First of all, like, I was exhausted. I didn't plan on falling asleep, but I did. And he could have totally like fallen off the bed and hurt himself. And oh man, you don't understand the thoughts that went through my head. You know, that never happened again, you know. The lack of sleep as a new mom is real. And so again, just like being patient with yourself is just so important. And then like one more thing about like how to be a mom. You are going to get opinions from everybody. I mean, you know, you should breastfeed, you shouldn't breastfeed, and you should give them the pacifier. Oh, don't give them the pacifier, that's gonna mess up their teeth. And then you should, you know, have a sleep routine. How dare you give them a sleep routine? Like, all these opinions are constantly gonna be coming your way from everybody. And my just piece of advice there and just is that just realize that when everyone shares that with you, it's all good intention and it's all just trying to be helpful and loving. And I would say just take that for what it is. Just take it as like, I feel the love. I feel it. I know you're trying to help me. And leave it at that, because your instincts are going to kick in as a mother. As I tell you, like, you are going to be more confident with yourself, and no one's going to know that baby more than you. Like, you're going to know what works for your baby more than anyone else, no matter who it is. Like, you are going to know when your baby wants something, when they don't, how they like it, how they don't. So just being able to take people's advice and opinions, just, you know, as for the good that it is, and not letting it like stress you out or get to you, get to you as much. Just remember to trust your instincts as a mom, because they will kick in. And I just, recommend, like, if you feel that you are getting like highly stressed out, listen to affirmations, listen to some meditations to kind of like keep your stress levels balanced and in check, because your body is going through this whole new process. It's recovering. It's in a recovery mode. It's healing from labor, from everything that you just went through with giving life to this child of yours that's now here. And everything is just so new to you. So don't be hard on yourself. And, just realize that all first-time moms go through this. No matter how well you think you are prepared, when you actually go through it yourself, that's when you actually learn what you need to learn. Well, I think I covered everything I really actually wanted to cover in this video, which is that how to be a mommy. No one knows how to be a perfect mommy to their first child. It's unrealistic. Don't put that expectation on yourself. I'm sure with the second baby, it becomes a lot easier. You get, you're just a lot more comfortable as a mother. But understanding that that new child, or that second child, could come with a whole new personality, a whole new set of things that you just did not experience at first. So, it could just be a whole different experience. So I hope this video helped ease any of your stress or tension. If you are going to be a mother, if you are already a mother and you have a newborn child and you feel that you're completely stressed out, mama, you got this. You got this. I promise you, things are gonna get better. You're gonna become more confident, and you're rocking it. You're rocking it. All in all, like, being a mother is just, it's a lot of work, but the relationship you build with your baby is just the greatest thing of all. And no one can build that relationship. No one can build that bond but you and the baby. So I hope this video resonated with you. I hope it helped at some level, and I'm rooting for you. All right, mamas, you got this. Much love.